This story takes place during the year 403 BC. Plato is having a discussion with his students in the Agora.
There are multiple forms of government. Can you name them, Anisi?
Monarchy, democracy, tyranny...
Oh, oligarchy, aristocracy.
Anarchy.
Very good. I trust from yesterday's lesson that you know what they all mean. Are there any questions? Agita?
I'm curious about the Spartans. Is it true they used iron bars instead of drachmines?
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's to keep merchants from trading with other polises. Iron bars only have meaning to the Spartans. They don't trust drachmae. They think it corrupts.
You said they voted yesterday, but they're not a democracy. Why is that, sir?
That's a very good question. Even though they do vote, they have 5 ephors that determine the ultimate outcome. Of course, if it's close, they might use it to their own advantage. Yes, Iphigenia?
Is it true that the Spartans have a different education system than we do?
It is true. We call their education system an agog. Boys are expected to be soldiers, and girls are expected to make soldiers.
Make soldiers?
Well, you see, when a mommy Spartan loves a daddy Spartan very, very much, they go and they
Ask your mother. As I was saying, from a very young age, Spartans are trained to be soldiers. They must not show pain or fear, and they must learn to win or die trying. Spartans are a professional army.
Why?
The farmers, or helots as they're called, rebelled. So the Spartans believed that the best way to keep them in line was to reform their society into a police state. They also send cryptos in as spies who keep an eye on the helots. If one seems to be rallying against their masters, they die mysteriously in the night. Any questions, Aramedes?
Yes, sir. I was wondering what happened to our navy.
The only way to answer a question like that would be to tell you about the Peloponnesian War.
Oh, please do!
Yes, please, come on!
All right. It was after the great sea battle of Salamis, when the Persians were chased from Hellas waters. A general peace dominated the land. The break in the war was put to use as planning. All the major polises got together to form the Delian League, to wipe the Persians out once and for all.
Land, sea, land, sea, land, sea, land, sea, land, sea, land, sea, land.
Unfortunately, the Athenians and Spartans had one fatal disagreement: by land or by sea. Sparta left the Delian League to form their own alliance, the Peloponnesian League. When Athens started demanding drachmae from its supporters to build up a fleet of triremes, a few abandoned them to the Spartans. The Spartans only asked for their military support.
forming my own league.
So what happened?
They went to war. An Athenian politician by the name of Pericles built a wall around the city and called all the citizens of Attica into it.
Well, that's kind of problematic. If they brought all the farmers into the city, where would they get their food?
They built a wall down to the harbor. Then they traded with the people of the Black Sea. That way they didn't have to worry about the Spartans cutting off their food supply.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Well, didn't they cut off the food supply anyhow?
In the end.
Yes, but let's continue.
Is it true the world round like Aristophanes says it is?
Like Aristophanes says it is.
Well, it must be if Aristophanes says it is. He's a very smart man, you know.
But didn't Socrates tell you to question everything?
That's beside the point. Do you want to hear about the Peloponnesian Wars or not?
No, I want to hear about the Navy!
It was destroyed, burned into the ocean, a picture of destruction. Happy now?
Yup.
Watch this.
Okay.
Is it possible to teach a barbarian to speak?
Why would you ask a question like that? Have you ever known a barbarian that was articulate?
But sir, you told us to question everything.
Can barbarians be medics then?
Did the Alcmenids loan money?
Why do we use straddles instead of just having baths?
Why do they call Asia Minor Turkey in the future?
If 1,000 people gave a libation, would the gods get drunk?
Why aren't we old enough to vote in the assembly?
What does ostracism mean?
Was the symposium your idea?
Will the Dorians ever wipe us out?
Enough!
But sir!
or the Perioli?
Perioiki!
Oh my Zeus, stop pestering me!
But, sir, which oracle?